Hey guys, and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 on Oakfield. Yep, Oakfield week continues. So, I had to swap out the Limkin plow for the JD Ripper that I've used in God knows how many episodes. The issue with the Limkin plow, you may be able to tell, is, especially if I come over here and we'll zoom out, the angle of the furrows. It was almost like it was kicking in and it wasn't working properly, compared to all of this, which has been done by the John Deere Ripper here. And you may be saying, you figured out your courseplay? Yes. Thank you to Chris the Irish Gamer and a few of you that were screaming at me in the live stream we did on Monday, saying what you got to do is, and I will show you, when you have it all set up, so I'll just do a quick demonstration here. You go from current vehicle position, starting direction, automatic, whatever. You can pick all your headlands in the world. Do it after. Bypass islands, activated. Headlands, smooth, turn, or smooth, and generate the course. You have to have it at current vehicle position. And bam, this is it. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? So, I have no idea why that's the case. I believe... we need to get rid of that one. Generate that one. We'll fire the beast up. So we got it started from that direction. It's going to go over all of that. I don't care. It's a learning progress or process, but we figured it out. So any of you that have that same issue, there you go, guys. We figured it out. And I do want to go over the... You have to reset this every darn time, it seems. All of the diff locks, because these tractors work best with all the diff locks on. Alright, basically we've got cheap money on. I remembered I had to buy some extra stuff, so we will quickly switch that off. Like so, and hopefully we don't run out of hard drive space today. I've freed up a bit. Fingers crossed we'll be okay. And I had someone complaining about the size of my pipe on the combine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. They were saying that it's too small for the header. Yeah, it's on the limit, but you can clearly see. That's okay. You probably want the extra one on there, but it's fine. The only reason I've got this size on there is I just don't like the ones that hook around the combine. They look horrible. So it's pure aesthetics, is why I've not done that. Alright, start the combine up. We've got a partial trailer of barley. And away we go. So I hope everyone is having a great week. I'm trying to get through these as quick as possible, as I would love to be able to get next week's content done this week as well, or a good chunk of it. May have to spread it out every other week, every day. I don't know yet. It'll be nice. Let's face it. Over the Christmas period, I wouldn't mind getting some videos out. I'm not going to be live streaming by any means. I've said that. I don't know if I'll be able to live stream at all next week. We shall wait and see. It would be nice if I could possibly look at streaming Boxing Day or whatnot, and touch base with you guys. Back that up. So we'll do 3 headlands. This isn't particularly crazy size field, and hopefully we'll make quite a bit of money out of bales. That is probably what we're going to do today. Whether we'll stack all of them by hand, I don't know. Again, today I'm going to be live streaming, so we could always do that there. I am not too sure. And that's really all we've got to do currently is this. We're ploughing, then we'll go through with possibly the cultivator. We may just run the seeder through on the back of the RX or what have you. I think I've got seed in it, hopefully. And then we'll bring the Challenger up here, plough up this area up. Possibly in some of the grass fields, we'll mow them today. And get some bales put away, some hay bales for the cows. And possibly get the pig food mixing going as well. We'll buy that. But then the placeable yard, we actually need to buy our placeable yard first of all. So that's really what we're working towards, is the placeable yard. Get the money there, I can open that up. I think I can probably get away with actually putting the straw add-on there anyway. At some point we'll get that going. It'd be pretty cool to get that working with the Primos, or whatever the thing's called. I believe it's Primos. Once we've got the farm set up. Yeah, this is a particularly large field for sure. Probably, what, an hour to do this, I'd say. And of course we made a good chunk of it yesterday. I've got today's, well, this is Thursday's video. I think I was wrong saying Wednesday's video was Thursday. This is Thursday's video I'm recording right now, on Tuesday. I want to get Friday's done as well, and hopefully get them rendered up later tonight. I've already got Wednesday's uploaded, so I'm actually kind of ahead. I'm on track. And then, once we've got all the videos up and I've verified them, I can delete them off the system, start for next Monday. I've also plugged in my portable hard drive, my external, so if needs be I can record to that. That's got plenty of space. I never recorded to that, so I don't know how that would do. Rendering from and all that good stuff. It's a good drive. It's a Seagate. Had it. I bought that as a backup to when I lost my other one. If you guys, any of the OGs there that have been around on the channel for a while, remember me and Jess were doing a Lego Harry Potter series together. Unfortunately, the hard drive, my portable hard drive, just crapped itself and died. If that's something you guys want to see us do again, and she's got some time off work, so we may be able to get some episodes out of Lego Undercover. Is a game that I recently got. It was actually bought for me by Rob, so shout out to you there, Rob. I haven't played too much, so if it's something you guys want to see us do, me and Jess, have that on the channel. Our little Lego games are pretty cool actually. I enjoy them. That's like a secret escape from me, is the Lego games. And you may be saying, oh, the Lego is boring, it's like kids games. Nah, like some of the humour in there is adult, and they put it in there because they know the adults play it too. I highly, highly recommend the Lego games. They are absolutely amazing. They're fun. Sort of puzzle games and stuff like that. They're a hell of a lot of fun, they really are. That's our headlands completed, so what we'll do is we'll run up the top here, shut down the thrashing unit, get a bit of speed out of her, and we'll start from the top. We'll blip on GPS and zip, 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 back and forth. So the snow here, it's warmed up so much, we've pretty much lost all of our snow, and that is amazing. The thing over here is, a lot of you probably don't realise, when we shovel the sidewalks and stuff like that, which I will get on that topic right now, because a lot of people in the UK find that weird, and when I say sidewalk, it's footpath, stuff like that. So over here in Canada, I believe the States is probably exactly the same. It is a law that you have to shovel your sidewalk and all of that good stuff, your footpath basically, and that is, if someone falls on it and you haven't done it, you can get fined, you can get sued because you're liable for it. Unlike in the UK, where it's the opposite way around. If you do that to the footpath in the front of your house, you're now responsible for it because you've touched it, where it's usually the council, city workers, all of that stuff that looks after it. And I believe you can actually get fined. It's a bylaw over here. I don't know about the States on this one. I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. Correct me if I'm wrong, any of you Canadians. That if you don't shovel and people will end up reporting it or whatever, you can get fined for it. That being said, around here, people don't tend to do it. We do. As you guys know, I'm out shoveling quite often. That gets me on the other topic. With us shoveling the sidewalk and shoveling the driveway, which is a fairly big driveway here, the snowbanks get pretty damn high, so having a couple of days where it can melt off is awesome, because it just lowers all the snow levels again, melts everything away, fresh slate. It's when you don't get any of that lapse and it's just constant snow. Oh, we've had some huge snowbanks here in the past. Absolute monstrosities. So you may hear, I'm just about to take a sip of coffee. Wet the whistle, as the saying goes. That's a strong one, actually. Dang. Lift the header up. Spin that around. It shouldn't take too long, I don't think. I love GPS. GPS is probably one of the best mods to come out in the game. It's something that... Could they work on consoles? I don't know. Like, the controls to stop-start your course do work on console. It's just moving around that extra HUD that you see there. Like, I could probably shut down and minimize that HUD now, which I probably will. That one, I believe. That one. Switch it back on so it's less invasive for you guys. And header up. Back the combine up. The reason I back it up like that is to spread the huge amount of straw that you see there. As a kid, I remember I used to love playing in that stuff. Running through it. I was never one to just throw it all over the place and mess up the windrow. I used to just run through it. That was the great thing. Or walking over the stubble. Having where they've got it cut and you just hear the crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh, that takes me back to my childhood right there, walking on cut stubble. Love it. Absolutely love it. Miss those days. Miss the days of being able to go down and out in the fields, to be quite honest. Of course, a lot of you are farmers or still live out in the countryside. I miss it. Miss it a lot. A lot of freedom out there. It's not even the freedom, really. It's the fact of you're just out in nature, out in the countryside. Let's get the pipe out. How is that doing, actually? It's got to be going on the headlands pretty darn soon. It's just going over those pieces. Oh, is it still on this? Dang, I thought it was further than that. Oh, where is it? Oh, that didn't return to the beginning, did it? What course is this even on now? I have no darn idea what it's doing. I'm at a loss of... Should be going down there, no? I gotta figure out what's the start area now, because that's confused the crap out of me. Maybe wondering how am I running so fast? That is creative tools. It is. That's going backwards now. What the? It's already done this section, I think. No, yeah, it should be over here. Oh, yeah, I'm lost with what it's doing. It's already done this section. It must have screwed up when I put it on the other line over there. Look at that mess there. It works though. It does work. Okay, let's just get rid of the course. Load in that one. Get it going from the first, because it's this section that needs to do. That's strange. You guys saw that. I was already on that. Yeah. Beats me. Beats me. Okay, what were we after? We were after the JCB. That's not even a courseplay issue. That could be something that I neglected to notice, to be quite honest. No idea. And I am still happy to say and report we are still rock solid 60 FPS. Oxygen Dave did tell me that he did do some last minute tweaks. Also, of course, we're getting closer and closer to Christmas, closer to the end of the week. Bullet Bill has told me today that there is only one person at Giants testing right now. I don't think he's even testing. I think he's just there holding down the fort. No, that's one of their QA team, quality control, I guess, for mods. So do not expect. I'm going to go out on a limb and say do not expect anything out this week. It's going to be few and far between, probably stuff that's already pre-approved or just at the brink of coming out. Which I'm surprised. I thought we would have a lot more come out. The Giants guys deserve a holiday though. And a lot of people, it amazes me that a lot of people forget they're human. They forget that it's real people testing them and they deserve a damn holiday too. It amazes me that people do that. I mean, yeah, of course, we want mods, we want everything. There's Mod Hoster, there's American Eagles Modern, there's all the funky websites under the sun if you want your mods and that desperate. So there's other revenues of, well, not revenue, but other places you can go to get your mods. It's not just Giants Mod Hub for PC users anyway. I really don't like the cab of this. I feel very claustrophobic. As much as I like the JCB, I can see me getting rid of this really quickly. Don't know what tractor I'd replace it with that we've got stuck right now though. Maybe the Massey Fergie that I got. Okay, hello. We appear to have a bit of a traffic jam here. That's that sorted. That didn't take long. No, we'll just. I was thinking about just start collecting that, but we won't. We may do a wee bit of baling just to change it up for you guys, but we'll take a drive. I enjoy the drives. So what's this? This is just 300 horse, and it struggles with this trailer. I may look at some of the modded fence. See what's out there. Under the tractors at a larger horsepower. I really want this tractor though, but I just don't like it. I don't like the interior. I feel very claustrophobic. It just feels a very narrow field of view. As that I do not like it. Yeah. I don't know. I do not know. Oh, and here's a little Easter egg I got to show you guys. I saw this yesterday, and I laughed a bit. Yeah, I put it on 30 times. So this is a Suzuki Vitara. Obviously a model from the US because of V6. They may sell the V6 version in the UK. I doubt it though. But Honda rims on a Suzuki. Little Easter egg for you guys that I found. It's the same with the VW pickup at the pub. Exactly the same. Alright, away we go again. Maybe I should get a front weight on this. Maybe that'll help actually. I believe there's another front weight down at the yard. If not, I'll quickly buy one and we'll get it delivered to the yard. Maybe that will help a wee bit. I don't know with this thing. I've said that a lot. I don't know. I just don't know. You'd still think like 300 horsepower have a bit of get up and go going up the hills with this. It's almost like it loses traction is the issue. Now it wants to step out. You guys can see that. I'm actually struggling to keep it on the road. It'd be nice if we had some of the newer fast tracks in game. I hope Giants do seek the licensing for that. I think JCB is definitely a brand that will stay in the game. It was very well loved. It was very, very well received when they added JCB into the game before. A lot of the British community were very, very happy. It's a British-made machine, so I'm not surprised. Awesome piece of kit, is it? As well. Very quick on the road. I don't know if it's the fastest tractor on the road anymore. I know it used to be for sure. But the likes of Fast Track and all those coming up, I believe they all use the Vario gearbox. I think JCB Fast Tracks actually use them. I'm almost certain of that. I remember hearing George Saunders go on about that. And we all know he is a big Fast Track fanatic. I think that's pretty much what he not grew up using, but he's used to. That's why now he's managed to persuade his new employer to get one. Which makes sense. At the end of the day, if you can financially do it and you were looking for a new tractor anyway, and your employee knows how to run a fast track to the best of his capability, which I would say George does. I don't know how long he was at JWB Farm Services for, but must have been there for a while. Then why not get the tractor they're comfortable in? They could probably put more output out for the farm. Let's see if I can figure out where that front weight was. I know we had one on the T7. Ah, right here. Perfect. I'll just actually, yeah, maybe I had to get it with the trailer. I think we've got the big one on the T7 for the semi-trailer. And I got all excited. You see the Weidemann just back there. That got MR converted. And I was all happy about it. I went to try the MR version of it, and oh, buddy, it sucks. The articulation point now moves dramatically, and it's all messed up. What's this? Oh, 100 kilo. It's not much. We'll see if it's enough, but I doubt it. Bet we won't even notice a difference. That is really for like a front loader tractor. Put on the back end. But we gave it a try. I wanted to have that little machine kicking around, the Weidemann. I do quite like it. It's unique. So we've got that. I may not see the forklift. I don't know. We may end up getting the forklift for the straw add-on area, and just keeping it down there. And that is the Clark one. To me, the Clark is still the best forklift out. The one that they did add up on the Mod Hub more recently, the one that you can put different attachments on, I like it. But the fact that it tips over very, very easily, it seems, on full lock. But again, you drive that at steady speed and you won't have that issue. But the latency between moving the forks up and down and the bucket up and down that comes with it is just too much for me. I don't like that one bit. It's the same issue FDR has with his forestry mods, first day reviews. And the guy, I've known him a little while now, and he's tried to sort it out, but it's a desync issue with Giants, I think. And of course on a multiplayer server it looks even worse. Come on, you pickup. Hurry up. Got places to be. Fields to harvest. Up this road, at least we can just go flat out along here. Oh, I forgot my beacon. The beacon police will be after me in the comments section. Yeah, this road we can just go crazy up. Not that matters. Definitely glad to see the good response to Oakfield. I'm not surprised one bit, mind you. It's a map that I had a feeling that would do very well for itself. It deserves it too. Well, because I said on stream, and watching Oxygen David grow as a map creator from Chillington. You look at Chillington compared to this, good grief, Chillington sucks. I know a lot of people liked Chillington. I was one that just couldn't stand it personally. But watching him as a mod creator grow and has got a lot better. A hell of a lot better. It's pretty cool. Seeing progression, I guess. The progression is very nice to see. Alright, we'll park this just over here in between these rows. Maybe able to get this field harvested. We'll just take one load now. And there we go. And in theory, away we go. There we go. Spot on. Alright, now we're on GPS. I can sit back, have my coffee. I'd totally do this in real life too with GPS. Keep an eye on things. Coffee. That's one thing. Harvesting is definitely something you'd want GPS for if you could. No doubt some of the guys like to do it manually for a little bit and then blip it back onto GPS. Just to say they've themselves harvested. But so you can get all of it at a... Oh, what happened there? Meant to lift that up. So they can sort of say they've harvested it and then... But to get it accurate, so you can get all of it without goofing it up and all that good stuff. Got my cruise control kicking. I must admit, I did find it funny the other day on Giant's Facebook page. Did you know we have cruise control? People didn't know you had cruise control. Was that really an issue? As far as I know, the game's had cruise control for quite a while. It's just changed up quite dramatically in this version of the game compared to what it was in 15 and 13. I think it was 13 they added it. 13 was very basic here. It was 1, 2, 3 speeds. I think even going way back in the day, like FS09, it was still like that. Which I have got with me. Did bring the CD with me. So I will probably be doing a Farm Sim Classic live stream again at some point. That did really well for me. Just to see how far the game's come, and I know it shocked a lot of people on how much the game has changed. It's pretty cool. Admittedly, I will probably finish this video around the 30-minute mark today, so I can go off and record Fridays and get that over and done with. So unfortunately, the thumbnail picture is probably going to be much of a muchness. Harvesting again! Way! Oh, we'll see if we can stage something. Hate having to stage photos. You never know. The actual Oakfield part may bring people in. Who knows? I know Monday, Dave was looking on Social Blade and he was seeing what he gained for subs, and I was like, oh, what have I got out of interest? 'Cause he happens to be on there. We all do it to each other. If we know one of us are on there, we'll have a look. He goes, I think it was the number was 53. So I went like, oh, how many subs did I get today? Out of curiosity, 53. What? Yes, 53. Okay, I believe you, but I have to go look at that number myself. And that's what I did. I damn near fell out my chair when I saw that number. Couldn't believe it. Now bear in mind, I don't think Dave shared the video or anything like that. That was just people searching it up. Finding the channel that way. Granted, out of all of you that stayed, there's always that cynical part of me, and I've done this long enough and we all have the same thing. Once the Oakfield stuff slows down and we start doing other maps alongside West Coast and all that, how many people are just going to go, oh, I don't like this anymore, unsubscribe. And you'll see the number just dwindle down. See it a lot. See it a lot. But it may perk the channel back up again, and the channel's it's a mess right now. This time of year, it's rough on YouTube, especially my size. Talked about it before, it really is. But we'll figure out ways of making do and getting through it. this. Probably finish this field off in the live stream and bale it up. Actually, I may end up doing mowing in the stream. Just trying to think. I've got the Big M now. I have downloaded the Big M. You guys will be happy to hear that. I don't know whether I'll use it too much. It's something that I don't want to buy personally right away. Jeez, do we actually have a sun now? Good grief, giants. It's probably these guys on the map. And that will probably lead me to the thumbnail. I've just got an idea. As we turn around and get to the next row. And hopefully this stuff will sell for a good amount. Could be what we end up doing tomorrow, actually, in Friday's video. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do for the thumbnail. I'm actually going to do that relatively quickly. Boom. You're done now. One shot wonder there. Hopefully that come out okay. Hopefully it doesn't make the video judder or anything like that. I did see a comment saying about these videos seem a lot smoother than, or the West Coast seems a lot smoother. I can't remember if he was pinpointing these ones or West Coast. Or why is that? Simple answer is West Coast I'm now recording at 30 FPS. The reason I'm recording at 30 FPS is because around the yard it kills FPS for me anyway. And for a few other people. Now recording at 30 FPS, what does that do? Well, the game doesn't typically drop below 30 FPS for me in the main yard on West Coast. So, recording at 60 FPS, what was it doing? When it's fluctuating so massively from 60 all the way down to mid-30s, the recorder is having to create frames that aren't there. Same with the rendering, so it makes the video all jumpy and jerky. Recording at 30, doesn't drop below 30, it's absolutely rock solid. Frame rate while recording. So that's the easy fix around it. So that's what I do. It's a pain in the ass, I'll be blunt on that one, pain in the ass to remember when I'm rendering the video, okay, you've got to go to 30 FPS for this one, 60 for this one, flip-flop between the two. Nightmare. But that's what I've been doing. And of course, the Oakfield, it's rock solid 60. Admittedly, look in certain directions, I think this direction here, I was getting 58, 59. I ain't complaining. Not complaining one bit. And I haven't got a crap ton of mods on it. I don't plan to. I want to keep it fairly minimalistic. But she's working beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love this map. So I'm going to bid you guys farewell here. I hope you have enjoyed. We'll be back with you tomorrow. More than likely finishing this harvest. And I'll probably bail for a chunk of it and then come back and finish off the harvest towards the end of the video tomorrow, I think. Just so I don't bore you guys. So until next time, I hope you have enjoyed, and we'll see you tomorrow. Later.